11:59 p.m. BSTThe transfer window is open, and Transfer Talk has the latest rumors making the rounds. Follow live with our daily blog throughout the summer. Top story: West Ham to resist Arnautovic offers. West Ham remain adamant that Marko Arnautovic is not for sale despite interest from Manchester United, says the Evening Standard. Reports emerged on Wednesday that United are plotting a £50 million move for the Hammers' record signing, whom Jose Mourinho managed during his spell at Inter Milan. Later that night, Mourinho was spotted at Austria's friendly against Russia, fueling speculation that a bid for the 29-year-old forward is imminent. But according to the Standard, West Ham consider Arnautovic off-limits, following a debut season that saw him claim 11 goals in the Premier League. Instead, the Hammers intend to strengthen their squad, with new manager Manuel Pellegrini set to be handed a £75 million transfer budget. Live blog 10.20 BST, Delaney's Denmark teammate Christian Eriksen is dominating the press in Spain. Sport, Mundo Deportivo and Marca have all been talking about a potential transfer from Tottenham to Real Madrid or Barcelona. When Barcelona-based Sport and Mundo Deportivo talked down a transfer as it would be impossible for Eriksen to leave Spurs, Marca stepped in and linked him to the European champions. That is when the Catalan press decided that this was now a war for the Dane. At least Mundo Deportivo have calmed down again and said that he will remain at Spurs. While sources told ESPN FC yesterday that Tottenham are confident Eriksen will sign a new deal at the club, an interesting saga is starting to brew. Stephen Paston, PA Images via Getty Images 10.10 BST, over in Germany, Die Welt. Thomas Delaney will join Dortmund from Werder Bremen on Friday in a deal worth €24 million. 10.00 BST. Remember when Arsenal made a €100 million bid for Monaco's Thomas Lemar on deadline day last year before pulling out? Well, the French winger will now be allowed to leave the club this summer. L'Équipe report that the same clubs who wanted him last summer, the Gunners, Chelsea, Tottenham, Liverpool, Atletico Madrid and Juventus, are all still interested in securing his signature. 9:35 British Summer Time. Despite winning promotion with Fulham, the Daily Mail report that Ryan Fredericks will move across London and join. The 25-year-old is under contract until June 2022, but Monaco are willing to let him leave for the right price. United are also believed to be close to signing Porto right-back Diogo Dalot. 8:40 British Summer Time. A league boss Greg O'Rourke has revealed that talks to bring Japanese star Keisuke Honda to Australia as a marquee players are still very much on. Honda is the one we really went after and we are still talking to his management. O'Rourke: we won't give up until he's actually gone and signed with a team elsewhere. 8:20 British Summer Time. France coach Didier Deschamps has advised forward Antoine Griezmann that it would be better for him to remain at Atletico Madrid this summer, rather than make his much-mooted move to Barcelona, according to RMC. Meanwhile, L'Équipe says Griezmann is prepared to wait until after the World Cup to decide where his future lies. According to L'Équipe, his release clause will drop from €200 million to €100 million on July 1. 8 o'clock British Summer Time. Roma are close to signing Justin Kluivert from Ajax, according to Sky Sport Italia, who claim their sporting director Moncha met with the player's agent in Monaco, and must now only reach an agreement with the Dutch club over a €20 million valuation. On Wednesday, Kluivert, who has also been linked with Manchester United and Tottenham, would not rule out remaining at the club where both he and his father, Patrick, developed as youth players. There are exciting moments coming for me. Let's see what they're going to be, he said. In the end, it's my decision. I'm not 100% convinced yet. I have to think things through. To stay at Ajax is definitely an option. It certainly is. Paper talk. Liverpool bid for Fekir. Liverpool have made an official offer for Nabil Fekir as they step up their interest in the Lyon playmaker, says Le Parisien. According to the report, the Reds' opening bid is around the €60 million mark, which is believed to be short of Lyon's demands. The League One club are in no rush to sell their captain, but it's thought Fekir and Liverpool would like the transfer to be wrapped up before France begin their World Cup campaign on June 16. Fekir has been tipped to play a key role for his country in Russia, having guided Lyon to Champions League qualification with 18 goals and 8 assists. And Klopp targets Cillessen. Jurgen Klopp may have found the solution to his goalkeeping quandary in the shape of Barcelona shotstopper Jasper Cillessen, reports Mundo Deportivo. The 29-year-old is eager to leave the Spanish champions after starting only 2 La Liga matches in 2 years since his £11 million move from Ajax. The only sticking point is that Barcelona are reluctant to sell, with Liverpool potentially having to meet Cillessen's €60 million release clause. As Mundo Deportivo points out, the Dutchman's price tag is considerably less than Alisson's or Jan Oblak's, but it still seems steep for a backup keeper used only in cup competitions. Given current market rates for new no-ones, Loris Karius might be hopeful of being handed an unlikely reprieve. Stephen Paston, PA Images via Getty Images. Lewandowski's suitors narrow. Chelsea remain on the trail of Robert Lewandowski despite waiting to resolve the managerial situation at Stamford Bridge, reports the Daily Mirror. The Blues hope to appoint Maurizio Sarri to replace Antonio Conte, with £80 million rated. Lewandowski arriving to spearhead a title challenge next season. Meanwhile, Kicker magazine suggests Real Madrid's interest in Lewandowski has cooled because his agent Pini Zahavi could not persuade Neymar to join them instead of PSG. Zahavi said on Wednesday that Lewandowski wants to leave Bayern Munich, but while Manchester United and PSG remain interested, Kicker says that Chelsea are the only club to have made a firm offer for Lewandowski. All the while, Bayern continue to rule out selling Lewandowski, with Kicker saying, "It's a matter of principle." Tap-in Sergej Milinkovic-Savic has told friends he will snub interest from Man United to join Juventus, claims Calcio Mercato. The Lazio midfielder has been linked with a £90 million move to Old Trafford, but now appears set to stay in Serie A. Arsenal are close to recruiting PSG wunderkind Yassine Adli, according to the Mirror. The 17-year-old is apparently unconvinced by the project at PSG, and will sign a 3-year deal with the Gunners to team up with Unai Emery again. Jorginho is just days away from confirming his move to Manchester City, claims La Gazzetta dello Sport. The English champions will pay around €50 million for the midfielder, who La Gazzetta says was the irreplaceable brain of the Napoli side that ran Juventus close in the Serie A title race. Benjamin Hubner has turned down a move to Everton, says Kicker, because he wants to play in the Champions League with Hoffenheim. The 28-year-old central defender has attracted interest from a host of Premier League clubs. RB Leipzig have agreed to terms with left-back Marcelo Saracchi of River Plate, according to Kicker. Leipzig have offered €11.5 million, but River Plate are holding out for a fee of €13 million for the Uruguay under-20 international. Meanwhile, Leipzig have signed right-back Nordi Mukiel from Montpellier on a 5-year deal for €16 million.